Hello, my Aloha tribe, and welcome to the Aloha Perspective. Happy Tuesday. We're on card number 2 of getting into the vortex, but I'm going to change that to getting into self-awareness, because that's really what it's about. It's getting into self-awareness regarding the relationship with yourself and the relationship with others. But first and foremost, I'd like to wish Sissy Joe a very happy birthday in heaven. I'd like to wish my nephew Victor a happy number 9th birthday. And last but not least, the Aloha Perspective turns 1 today. That's right, 1. Under its new name. So today was the day that I changed the name a year ago and started off on a new direction. So, let's get rolling. So to start with, I have the Crush Your Goals deck. Happy full moon as well. It's a full moon in Taurus and super exciting. If you're curious about what today brings, you can go to my Facebook page. I made both the full moon card and the full moon in Taurus public, so anybody can look at it. All right, it's under Shelley Marie Lucas. So let's see. From Shonda Rhimes. My father used to say to me, the only limit to your success is your own imagination. I actually believed that. Like, I'm still coming to terms with the fact that I might not be an Olympic figure skater. I'm sure there are barriers. I have just chosen not to acknowledge them. So again, my father used to say to me, the only limit to your success is your own imagination. I actually believed that. Like, I'm still coming to terms with the fact that I might not be an Olympic figure skater. I'm sure there are barriers. I've just chosen not to acknowledge them. I love this because she is very well known in the entertainment industry as a writer and I think maybe even a producer. Huge Netflix deal after her ABC deal, which was, I believe, oh gosh, what was the show? Scandal? But she's done so many other things. I think was she the one that did Bridgerton? I can't remember if she's the one that did Bridgerton, but I still haven't seen that show. But anyways, she did not let anything stop her. And I think that's a super, super great thing to live by. You know, the only limit to your success is your imagination. Or wait, is that how it went? Let me see. Let's look at that quote one more time. The only limit to your success is your own imagination. The only limit to your success is your own imagination. So let's get rolling with today's card. All right. That which is like unto itself is drawn. Okay, we're going to have to pursue this one a little farther. I'm so happy, guys. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's raining outside. Hence the hair, because I've already been outside today. But that which is like unto itself is drawn. So there you go. Everything that you perceive is vibration, and the life you are living is your vibrational interpretation. The powerful law of attraction is at the root of everything you experience, and the never-changing, always accurate premise of this law is that which is like unto itself is drawn. Okay, there's the context. We'll go ahead into that in a second. When you give thought to something, you begin the attraction process of the essence of that subject into your life experience. Once you have activated a thought vibration within yourself by giving attention to the subject, the progression of expansion occurs. So again, I'll read that one more time. Remember, the front of the card is that which is like unto itself is drawn. And you know, here you have like, so in the Polynesian culture, this is the koru. And the koru is like continuing life, like unfurling life, right? Like continuous. But, and there's a couple of them actually. So there's another one right there. But it's about coming into self, okay? So what you're putting out there is what you are going to receive. So everything that you perceive is vibration, and the life you are living is your vibrational interpretation. The powerful law of attraction is at the root of everything you experience, and the never-changing, always accurate premise of this law is that my reading today is that which is like unto itself is drawn. Now, what they're saying there is what you put out to the universe is what you're going to get back. You know, whether you're praying, setting an intention, trying to manifest something, you know, remember the key phrase that I've given you many times before in the perspective is that this or something better. So this or something better. So you may not get exactly what you're asking for, but you're going to get exactly what is meant for you. However, when it comes to the law of attraction, even if it's, you know, you choose to look at the law of attraction as prayer, if you're wanting something so bad and it's so desperate, you're putting out the wrong vibration. Same with prayer, right? I've used this example before. There's a show I watch. It's actually off air now, but it's on reruns, called Mom. And this one character was always just kind of in a bad situation, in a bad place. But that was kind of the comedy part of it, right? However, they had people that come and go in the series, obviously, like guest stars that, or maybe people that just didn't make the cut and stay on the show. But there was another character that, she ended up in a bad place. She ended up in jail. And then she kind of prayed her way out of it. Like everything she prayed for, she got. And the other person was just like, I don't understand why this isn't working for me. Well, there's a difference. The one person who was praying and getting everything they got, and not necessarily in the way that they asked for it, but, follow me here. They were praying from a good place. They were not praying from a place of desperation. They were praying from a place of, thank you for giving this to me, as opposed to, please, 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 can I have this? And there is a difference. There is a difference in both of those vibrations. Oh, good morning, Eileen, an older sibling. So, you have to really kind of pick and choose that vibration. So what's interesting is today is the full moon in Taurus. Okay. And I posted the cards, or like I said, they're in public, so you can go see them on my Facebook page if you want to just check out what it says. But, it says you have to have a plan. Now, sometimes, like I've said in the past, we all might be thinking, well, I've done everything, but what is your vibration? Is your vibration there? Is it high, or is it in a place of desperation? Is it in a place from gratitude, or again, is it in a place of desperation? There's a difference. Gratitude brings things to you because you're vibing high. Desperation is going to continue to bring what you already don't have. Nothing. And it's just going to continue to bring bad situations because, excuse me. Excuse me. I must be allergic to myself. But anyways, but it's only, you're putting out that desperate, vibe, and that's not going to help you. Like I said, it's right here. That which is like unto itself is drawn. Thank you, Eileen. So, she blessed me. So again, that which is like unto itself is drawn. So if you are in a very bad place, you have got to do the work to get yourself into some kind of stable, balanced mindset. And you know what? Here's something that I struggle with, and I'm getting better and better at it every day. The hardest thing you are going to have to do is trust. And a lot of times that's where the negative vibes come from. We don't trust enough. We don't we put things out there, but we don't trust that it's going to happen. And then we're disappointed when it doesn't. Now, like I said, anything can happen. It's like the Mary Poppins song from the play, not the movie, but from the play. Anything can happen if you let it. It goes perfect with the card from today's Crush Your Goals card from Shonda Rhimes. What her father used to say to her: the only limit to your success is your own imagination. And that's so true. The only limit to your success is your own imagination. So if you're constantly seeing yourself in a bad place, you are constantly going to be in a bad place. And it's not that you're not deserving of something good. It's because you are constantly keeping yourself there. That doesn't mean God doesn't hear your prayers. But when you put out this vibe, sometimes we'll be so like, please, 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 I really need this help. And then bam, it happens. But that's because you're in such a state, and this has happened to me before. It's because you're in such a state that you've hit bottom, and you'll trust anything. And because you have that key word of trust, it is probably going to work out for you in whatever way it's meant to work out for you. So again, and the rest of it, when you give thought to something, you begin the attraction process of the essence of that subject into your life experience. Once you have activated a thought vibration within yourself by giving attention to the subject, the progression of expansion occurs. Now, that's a little deep, right? When you give thought to something, you begin the attraction process of the essence of that subject into your life experience. So sometimes go minimal. right? You're like, well, you know, maybe you need a brand new car. You need a new car, one that, you know, maybe you're currently riding the bus because your car is broken, right? But you're sitting here like, oh, I wish I had like a gazillion dollars so that I can buy a new car. How about focusing on the car? You know, pick one that you really like. Pick a couple, okay? Or and say this or something better, because you never know. And you know, a lot of people are saying, wow, you're teaching people the wrong thing, but this is how the law of attraction works. Sometimes we don't feel ourselves worthy enough when we're not in the right place yet of something big, of that gazillion dollars, right? But when you focus smaller on a house, on a car, on paying your bills, the money to pay your bills. I'm telling you, last week I wrote down, I'm so happy and grateful for the money to have a really great steak dinner, you know, after I pay the bills. And then I put at the bottom $2,000. All right. And I saw this on Baby Sibling, had a video from about 6 years ago when she was doing the magic, and she's all write it on the piece of paper and just trust it and believe it. 4 days later, I got $2,000. I'm not going to tell you how, but I mean, it was good. It was actually, you know, I can't tell you how, but somebody I know, that I'm very close to, my dad, won a jackpot while on a cruise. And he calls me, he's super excited, and he says, by the way, I'm going to give you $2,000. I did not expect that. I really didn't. But I put it out there. I trusted that something was going to happen. And last night, Sibling and I had prime rib. All right. So, I know that's something small, but that's just it. It's something small. Start small and get bigger. You know, when Baby Sibling was giving her example on her video, the magic, I can't remember which magic number it was, but again, it was like 6 years ago. Under Simplifying Mom, if you can find it, magic number 7, maybe, I don't remember. She was talking about how she wanted a new camera for her blog, and so she was trying to put it out there, and she got the money. So this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes we aim so high that there's something in our subconscious, like if good things aren't something that normally happen to you, in our subconscious we're sitting here thinking, gosh, you know, it's probably not going to happen. So instead of focusing on the money, focus on the subject. Focus on what you actually want. You know, if it's a relationship, don't just say, oh, I want this person. I mean, maybe that person's meant for you in life, but just put this or something better, because that is free will. However, if you put it out there and you're not complaining all the time, I'm laughing because that's what I do. You're not complaining all the time about being single. You're not feeling sorry for yourself. You're just kind of living your life. Bam, it's probably going to happen. You know, I know a lot of people around me that have met the loves of their lives, including one of my dear, dear family members just very recently. And this is sometimes the vibration that we have to put out there. So when you put out that good vibe, good things can happen. And it's just a matter of trusting and believing. That is the biggest piece of advice I can give, is trusting and believing. And I think that's a lot of times why we kind of, you know, kick ourselves in the butt, right? Because we don't trust and we don't believe. But things can get better. Things do get better. And, you know, I'm proof. You know, several years ago I would have been like, you know, trying to manifest what I manifested and being like, yeah, that's not going to happen. And it wouldn't, because that's exactly what I said. I put something out there and I immediately just slam it down. You know, so like I said, whether you're praying, setting an intention, or trying to manifest something, you have to trust and believe. You know, just put it out there like a balloon that you're letting go, and hope that whatever source that you turn your attentions to, that you know, your whatever, you know, whoever your power source is, you know, let them take care of it. And remember, this or something better, because oh, good morning, Cassie. Not everything is meant for you, but you will get what is meant for you. You know, and I don't mean that in a bad way, like you're going to get what's coming to you. No, I mean like whatever's meant for you will come to you. But sometimes when we're very specific about things, you know, and it's may not be meant for you, we're kind of not giving our higher powers that wiggle room, right? They need that wiggle room. So instead of giving them a tiny little sandbox to play in, give them a whole field to just run around in and make things happen for you. But again, if you're putting it out there, you have to trust and believe. Trust, again, like I said, is not my easiest thing, but I am getting so much better at it. And the example I just gave, I'm still stunned. I kid you not, I am still stunned that that happened, and I'm extremely, extremely grateful. All right, so that's that for today. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm putting these away, but I still got to do the TikTok. But I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful day. Please take care of yourselves. Get out there, enjoy life. It's raining here right now, so I might go stand outside a little bit. Remember, today is the Aloha Perspective's first birthday. The show is over 2 years old, but under the name the Aloha Perspective, it is a year old today. So I'll see everybody back here tomorrow. Facebook Live. It is public. Anybody can watch. Shelly Marie Lucas. Or I do 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Or I do upload these to YouTube. My brain is just, I'm so excited about the rain, I can't even think. Under the Aloha Perspective with Shelly Marie Lucas. And thank you, Cassie. And I do share it also to my Facebook page, the Aloha Perspective. So again, I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Sending everybody out there who needs one a big, big hug. And I will talk to everybody tomorrow. Card number 3 of self-awareness. Have a great day.